hours. Diana Florence is making her second visit. She's running for DA. We've had Maud Maron in studio many times. We despise the incumbent Alvin Bragg. And guess who just texted me, Diana? The great Michael Rappaport.
Ah, awesome. A good friend of both of ours.
Yeah, no, he really, he's the one who told me about you. He knows, of course, that I endorse Maud, and Maud's been in here a couple of times. And he said, I know you like Maud, great, but you got to meet Diana Florence, and you were in last time. And I guess it turns out that since the last time you were here, much like I wanted to do with Andrew Cuomo and Curtis Sliwa, I still think that would have been the best way to beat Mamdani instead of everybody trying to kill each other. I think you guys have gotten together a little bit, yes?
Yes, Maud and I have spoken, and we agree on a lot of things. I think number one we agree on is Alvin Bragg's got to go, and I think it's fitting I'm here on Halloween because the idea is so scary that Alvin Bragg might continue for another 4 years.
It's true. You know, that little piece we just played of me, ties that we're all going to die if Mamdani wins, and Alvin Bragg, same thing. I mean, you got Bragg, you got James, you got Mamdani. So Mamdani may end up being the worst of all of them, and there's a reason to be scared of Mamdani. But Alvin Bragg has already proven, right? Mamdani, there was a potential for disaster. Alvin Bragg has already proven he is a disaster.
Absolutely. I mean, yesterday is such a good example. I don't know if you saw, Sid, but the feds took down a major drug operation in Washington Square Park. They charged 19 people, and 2 people died over the last few years because it's an open drug market. Do you know how appalling it is that the local DA, the Manhattan District Attorney's Office, has let that park become an open drug market and did nothing, and the feds had to step in? I mean, you know what the only thing that Alvin Bragg has done in Washington Square Park? He's done watercolors. That's it. That's appalling.
Now, you had the debate last week. I saw some of it. How do you think you guys did?
I think we did great. The problem is nobody's watching, and that's why I'm back here. And I'll come every day until the election if needed. I know I probably can't for FCC reasons, but I'll tell you what. I wish people would just pay attention to this race because whoever the mayor is, the district attorney answers only to the people of the state of New York, no one else.
I think I saw... It was a Knick game, or I was watching some sporting event.
Yes.
And I saw Diana Florence commercial.
Yes.
Was that MSG, the Knicks?
Yes, it was.
Oh, that's cool.
Yes. Look, I'm doing my best. I'm trying to get out there. I mean, yesterday I was in the rain on 96th Street. Finally,
96 and what, Broadway?
Second.
Oh, second.
Yeah,
okay.
I do 96 and Broadway in the afternoon. I'm a morning girl on the east side, evening on the west.
96 and Broadway, for some reason, stinks. Like there's a smell. It's weird. I lived on 104th and West End.
Yes.
I'm being serious. And I'd walked in 96th and Broadway. It's filthy, too. And the train is there, but it stinks. What is that? What is that all about?
I don't know. I don't smell it. I guess I'm just. I've been living here. Maybe you went down to Miami. Maybe your olfactory passages got reset. Mine, I don't smell it anymore.
You're just used to all that.
Yeah, I just like talking to the people. It's been awesome, and people are so excited that there's a choice, and we just got to get the word out. Sid.
Is that what you're getting the feeling from the people on the street that they are engaged?
Oh yeah, when they know that there's a district attorney, option, they're so happy, and that's wonderful, and that's why it's so important for us to keep talking about this race. The mayor, everyone knows there's a mayor's race and whatever people choose. But the DA, a lot of people just don't know. So that's why I'm here.
Yeah. And, we know, of course, that he tends to go after Trump for no reason. There are times when he tries to protect black people. He's a black guy. I get it. For no other reason than they're black. I'm honest with folks. I don't beat around the bush. That's Bragg. Everything he does is agenda-driven. There's a reason for it. Political, race. He's a DA. James is the AG. They're both exactly the same person. What other issues do you have with Alvin Bragg?
Well, I think to me, it's about results. You have to look at what he's done. It's nothing. It's been a big failure. And the fact is you can't have politics dictating how you do your job when you're the district attorney. I learned from Morgan Thigh. He hired me 30 years ago. We never had an idea of what the case should be before we investigated it. That's what Alvin Bragg has done. And that's why we're seeing toothpaste locked up. Subways are scary. We can reverse this. We just need a DA who knows what they're doing. And that's why I'm running.
How many people do you estimate will actually go out and vote in this race?
I mean, it seems as though it's tens and tens of thousands. I've been out there every day since early voting is starting. Lots and lots of people. And you know what? What I'm excited about is in New York, I think historically people are very much, they go down the Democratic line or the Republican line. And now because of the mayor's race and I'm an independent and, there's independent candidates, Cuomo's running as an independent, people are actually taking a closer look. So I think that, we're going to have historic turnout. Whether it's going to be enough, I don't know. That's why I'm here to say, please go out and vote.
What parts of the city do you feel like will be impossible for you to win? You or Maud, for that matter.
I don't think anything's impossible. If I did, I wouldn't, you'd have to be crazy to run for office if you thought things were impossible.
But he's got to have a strong hold on certain neighborhoods and certain spots.
I don't think so.
No?
I got to tell you something. People, we started our polling in his neighborhood. Our petitioning in his neighborhood. People were thrilled because they saw what's going on. It's about really just putting common sense and public safety back. So, no, I don't think anything's impossible. I think it literally takes one vote at a time. And every time I'm on a corner and someone asks me, and they say, oh my gosh, I'm so glad to hear you, and they change their vote, it's a thrill.
Do you actually get recognized? Like you say, I'm on the corner. Do people walk over and go, hey, I know you. You're running for DA or Diana Florence. Does that happen?
Yes. I think there's a few Knicks fans who are a little annoyed. They're sick of seeing my face on their commercials, which is fine. But you know what? If I'm annoying people, that means they're noticing me, and that's good.
No, that's a great ad one you did there. Yeah, I was watching the Knicks and Heat last Sunday night. There you are, Diana Florence. A couple of times I saw you, yes. So what is the message that you're trying to get to the voter in New York City? Above and beyond, yes, Alvin Bragg has failed. We've seen that. People are not safe. Women still get punched across the face.
Yes.
Bad guys are still walking the streets every single day. We all know, of course, recidivism, after a while, it gets monotonous. It's kind of like the mayor's race. I'm sick of talking about polls and why certain guys have a chance and certain guys don't. It's just silly and monotonous. But those are the issues. What's your last-minute message to the voter?
New Yorkers are smart, right? We're not going to listen to talking points.
We'll see how smart they are.
Well, I hope so. Look, we know that, Alvin Bragg has hid the conviction data. We know that felonies are up. We know rape is up. And the reality is, if you want a DA that will actually do her job, then you vote for me. And it's as simple as that. I learned from Morgenthau, and I'm going to continue to do right by people. It's what I've done for 25 years as a prosecutor, 30 years as a lawyer. Please go out and vote. You can't complain if you don't go out and use your vote.
You are terrific, Diana Florence, and Morgenthau was one of the all-time greats. I hear that all the time. New Yorkers are smart. Let me ask you this. God forbid you lose. God forbid Alvin Bragg wins again. Mamdani wins the mayor's race. Are you still going to try to convince me that New Yorkers are smart?
I'm going to tell you that I'm going to work even harder to make sure that New York is safe.
So this is not a one and done for you. If,
no.
God forbid, you lose.
Look, I'm not a perennial candidate. I have a successful, law practice. I represent college athletes. I love that.
What do you mean you represent college athletes?
I sue the NCAA when they are arbitrary and capricious, and they say you can be eligible, but not my guy.
Really?
Yeah.
So what are some of the, because I'm a big college football fan, college basketball fan, what are some of the reasons why they want to deem these people ineligible?
If you want to know the truth, it's because right now, because of the House settlement where they're paying athletes, they're trying to clear the rosters of these young guys, or these older guys, I should say, who were there during COVID. A lot of kids. I have a guy who was injured terribly. His coach put him in, should never have put him in. It was one game over. They wouldn't let him play. It was ridiculous. Now
football?
Yeah, football.
Yeah.
And now he's playing at Southern Mississippi. He's being scouted. He got one more season because we sued.
Wow.
Yeah.
You know what famous quarterback played at Southern Mississippi?
I do, Brett Favre.
Very good. Diana Florence.
Of course.
I think I want to vote for you now. Sorry, Maud. She's on the Knick games. She knows Brett Favre went to Southern Miss. You don't get involved in the sex stuff, though, right? Like guys who swim against girls and that horrible deal with the NCAA?
No, I'm really about eligibility and making sure every athlete has the ability to play. And again, this really isn't even about money. It's just about fairness. And the NCAA for too long has been, just picking their favorites. And it's the same, honestly, in the DA race. When there's different rules for everyone, there's no rules. You need to have a law, and you need to enforce it fairly, and then everyone can get behind it. That's why the NCAA is so unpopular.
Yeah, it's true. So on the way out, for folks who want to help you out, Diana Florence, how do they do that today?
Please go out and vote for me. I'm an independent on a safer Manhattan line. I'm all the way to the right, which, is like your politics, right?
Sort of. It's funny because no one's been in the news more than me the last 2 years. Not even, in the last 8 days, I think I'm in 1,500 columns. And they describe me the same way. Right-wing conservative radio host. I'm pro-choice. I'm pro-gay marriage. So am I really all the way to the right?
No, you're not.
I love Trump. So if you love President Trump, I'm a MAGA guy, I love Trump, they automatically assume you're right-wing conservative. I'm pro-choice, you dumb bastards. You know what I'm saying?
I think the fact of the matter is it's hard to categorize people, and I think that's actually a good thing. I love the fact that you're pro-choice. I'm pro-choice too, right? I don't necessarily agree with you on all the MAGA stuff, but you know what? But here we are. We're having a great conversation.
I got 4 years to convince you. If God forbid you lose and you run again, I got 4 years to convince you I'm right.
Fair enough. I'd love to come back.
I won't try.
I'd love to come back. These are fun conversations. I don't know if you'll convince me, but maybe I'll convince you.
Right.
You never know.
That's never going to happen. But you are terrific. I mean that, and I wish you the best of luck on Tuesday. I really do. I'm glad we got to know each other. And win, lose, or draw on Tuesday, I will tell you, stay involved. You're smart. You love this city. For the most part, everything I know about you is great. So I need you to be involved for many more years to come, regardless of Tuesday's outcome.
That's my promise. I have a 21-year-old and a 24-year-old. I want this city to be as amazing as it was for me, for my kids, and your kids too.
You're great. Thank you, Diana.
Thank you.
Diana Florence right there. She's running for district attorney with Maud Marin. We got two good people and that scumbag Alvin Bragg. That wraps up our number one. Noam's got